Hey, Vinyl community, how's everybody doing? I want to thank all of you for subscribing and liking and commenting. It means a lot to me that people are enjoying what I'm presenting. I'm just grateful that there's a lot of people who enjoy vinyl and are keeping it alive. As is becoming a tradition, I kind of wanted to show you some of my art. This is Grateful Dead's Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir. And I'm about ready to ink it, but I want to make sure it's just right. I hope you're enjoying my art. The reason why I'm doing an upload today, by the way, is I had a fantastic vinyl haul today. I went to Spectrum Music, Wichita, Kansas, a place that I love dearly. And what you're about to see, I only spent $45 on. And that's amazing. So I decided, first of all, I'm going to double up on Dylan. Can't live without this record. I will die without this record. Anytime you see a top 100 list of greatest rock albums of all time, Highway 51 Revisited and Blonde on Blonde always reaches towards the top. And I'm not going to say too much about this record or most of the Dylan stuff that I'm going to show you because enough people have commented on this and they're probably saying it better than I can, whatever it is. But I like this because somebody wrote liner notes on the record, man. I wish I could find more records where people are kind of making notes and stuff because it's fun to see different people's different perspectives. But anyway, I got that one. And I got another copy of Pat Garrett, excuse me, and Billy the Kid, Bob Dylan's soundtrack from the motion picture starring James Coburn and Chris Christopherson. And Bob Dylan actually has an acting role in this, which is kind of funny. So if you get a chance to check it out. This is on Columbia, and I think this came out in '73. But it's one of my favorite soundtracks. '75, we have Desire, another Bob Dylan masterpiece. This particular record has two songs that could not have been any more different. It's hard to believe they're on the same album, and they're two of my favorite songs on this album. One of them is Sarah, and the other one is Hurricane. Hurricane is about Reuben Hurricane Carter, the middleweight boxer, who was wrongfully convicted of murder and spent a lot of time in prison, and eventually was freed. The first time I heard this song, believe it or not, was from a motion picture called Dazed and Confused, directed by Richard Linklater. And I heard this song played in the background. I thought, which Dylan song is that? I've never heard that. But this is a beautiful record. I think Mozambique is also on this album, which is a cool song. And look at this, more Dylan. Hard Rain, another great Dylan album. This came out in '76. I will be covering some more Dylan stuff later, so I'm just going to leave this upload just to talk about my very wonderful, successful day in finding some great vinyl for less than $45. Johnny Cash, Orange Blossom Special. I really love Johnny Cash, and I've been after this album for a long time, and here it is. I'm not sure what label this is on. I think Columbia. Red Label Columbia is responsible for bringing us such great music. Dylan, Chicago, and all that. And then I came across some good folk music, and I love folk music. It's like my sixth or seventh favorite genre. This is Peter, of Peter, Paul, and Mary. This is his solo album. Followed by Paul and, I mean, how clever is that, right? I think his name is Paul Stuckey or something like that. And, I mean, what are the chances of this happening? Mary. And the wind cries Mary. There you go. Got all three of them. Oh, I should have been showing you the pictures. There's Mary. Now I'm going to go to a totally different genre. What was that? Oh, I thought I heard something. Midnight Paranoia. It's when you should be sleeping and you're up talking about albums and you hear noises and you think they're poltergeist. So, and too much coffee will do that to you as well. This is a Nazareth album, Expect No Mercy. I bought this at the same time as I bought No Mean City, and I enjoy both of these records, but my favorite Nazareth album, of course, is Hair of the Dog. An album in which, due to the linguistic politics, can get away with being on the radio and using the term son of a bitch because it's in the proper context. You know, I've always thought that was funny because I was listening to the radio when Hair of the Dog came on, and some guy called in to request line on the radio. Remember when we used to call in request? And he said, could you play a Nazareth song, but I don't want to hear Love Hurts. And next thing you know, you hear the cowbells. Dun, 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 dun. And then I said, no way. They're not going to play that song because they used the term, son of a bitch. But son of a bitch was what they played. And I thought that's cool. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to get through these real quick. More folk music. Leo Kottke, one of my favorite guitarists. I always tell people the reason why the 12-string guitar was invented was because of Lead Belly and Leo Kottke. This man is just, he makes me ashamed to even pick up a guitar and try to play because he is just so good. And I found this, that's called Chewing Pine. And this one's called My Feet Are Smiling. There's the pride of Minnesota right there, the great Leo Kottke. Then I like to do something called blind purchases. I don't know anything about this group. This is Tartuffe, The Goodwill of the Scar. And I said, I'm just going to buy this and listen to it and throw caution to the wind. So when I get around to listening to this record, I will let you know what it is, what genre it is, and if it's good or not. And then I found this masterpiece from Stevie Wonder, fulfilling this first finale. I think this is 74, and then in 73 he did an album called Innervisions. Back-to-back, multiple Grammy winners. Innervisions is mostly hardcore, old-school soul music. Something that you would only hear back in the day if you were at a soul food restaurant and somebody was playing it on their hi-fi. Maybe one of the cooks. All right? This record is FM friendly, pop friendly, R&B music. There is not a bad song on this album, and I have so many copies of it because I've worn so many copies out. But it's got some really good songs, some big hits on it. Let's see, Boogie on Reggae Woman, It Ain't No Use, Smile Please, Too Shy to Say. What I say, Boogie on Reggae Woman, I'm sorry, I may have said that wrong. But this is a terrific record, Stevie Wonder at his very best. And I would recommend Talking Book and Songs in the Key of Life for some Stevie Wonder 101, but this one's not bad. And some more soul from the Queen of Soul. This is Aretha Franklin. This album is called Hey Now, Hey, The Other Side of the Sky. I am so excited about putting this on. Covers are reversible. Not reversible, but transversible. Whatever. I am so excited about hearing this album because this is just going to be a magic record. I think it came out in 72. And, you know, Aretha Franklin's just got a magnificent range and power to her voice. And I'm so fortunate to have found that. And then we have, I think this is Joan Baez's first album. And this is on Vanguard, I think. Yeah. Love Joan Baez. Get in there. All right, so there we go. That's not a bad haul for, what, $45? I was going to eat today, but I decided to buy records instead. I might go back there tomorrow and see what else they got because you got to strike when the iron's hot, and it was really hot today. I got some good stuff. All right, thanks for stopping by. I will see you all in the next upload. If you have any suggestions or criticisms, or you just want to tell me how handsome I am, I'm up for that. Take care. Love you all.